Alcaraz wins as machac retires, and Spain secures the tie. The Spaniard, who lost the first set but bounced back in the second before the Czech player's injury, gave Spain the point that clinched the tie against the Czech Republic. Thomas Machac's withdrawal due to a left calf injury allowed Carlos Alcaraz to claim a double victory, first, by returning to the winning path after his disappointment at the US Open, and second, by securing Spain's second point to seal the tie in their Davis Cup group stage opener. Although it wasn't an easy match for Alcaraz, who dropped the first set in a tie break where neither player performed well, it's worth noting that before Machac's injury, the Spaniard had already started his comeback. Alcaraz won with a 6-7, 3, and 6-1 scoreline in 1 hour and 38 minutes. Regardless of the result in the doubles match, which Alcaraz specifically requested to play, Spain had already secured the win. A further victory against either France on Friday or Australia on Sunday would practically ensure a spot in the final 8 in Malaga. There was huge anticipation at La Fonteta to see the national idol, Carlos Alcaraz, who was making his return 12 days after his painful second-round defeat at the US Open against Botic van de Zandschulp. Alcaraz arrived in Valencia after losing 3 of his last 4 matches and far from the form that had seen him win Roland Garros, Wimbledon, and an Olympic silver medal. I almost needed it, the victory. After my recent matches and the not-so-positive feelings I've had, Alcaraz openly admitted post-match. The 21-year-old, ranked 3rd in the world, had the responsibility to seal the tie after Roberto Bautista's win over Jiri Lehecka. The 23-year-old machac, ranked 35th and the Czech number 1, started nervously. Alcaraz broke in the first game, with machac gifting him 2 double faults. But Alcaraz returned the favor immediately with a service game in which he didn't land a single first serve. This shaky start led to a slow and error-filled set on both sides. Machac made 37 unforced errors to Alcaraz's 31. The Spaniard lacked his usual explosiveness and struggled with his slice defense. The key issue, Alcaraz made too many mistakes in crucial points. I wasn't very comfortable in the first set, Alcaraz later admitted. Machac served well and made things difficult, forcing a tie-break that, more than anything, Alcaraz gave away with several errors. It marked the 4th consecutive tie-break loss for the 4-time Grand Slam champion, as his poor recent form continued. The atmosphere at La Fonteta grew tense, but Alcaraz quickly rallied from the first point of the second set. "Let's go!" he shouted after winning a point, signaling his comeback. The turning point came with the score at 2-1 and 40-40, where Alcaraz won an epic point, finishing with a volley that brought the crowd to its feet. With his confidence restored, Alcaraz became much more aggressive, minimizing unforced errors, and began to dominate. This pressure eventually took a toll on Machac, who started experiencing physical problems. "This is not the way I like to win, but putting pressure on him early in the second set may have contributed to his physical issues," Alcaraz reflected. Machac required medical attention for what appeared to be cramping, and though he attempted to continue, it was clear he couldn't move properly. After being advised to prioritize his health, Machac retired with Alcaraz leading 4-1 in the second set. A sad ending in doubles. Though the ending was anticlimactic, Alcaraz's win provided much-needed confidence. It also secured Spain's first win in the group stage, a significant improvement from last year's 0-3 loss to the Czechs. The initial plan was for Alcaraz to only play the doubles match if the tie depended on it. However, eager to gain more rhythm, he expressed his desire to play with Marcel Granollers. "I'd like to play doubles. I'll talk to the captain, David Ferrer," Alcaraz said. Eventually, he did take the court for doubles against Jakub Mensik and Adam Pavlasek. Inspiration from Formula One. Asked in the post-match press conference about his recent visit to a Formula One event, Alcaraz revealed he used it as a way to de-stress after his challenging American tour. "I needed to do something fun to clear my mind," he said. He also drew inspiration from the intense focus of F1 drivers, hoping to apply a similar approach to his tennis. Self-criticism over his U.S. performance. Alcaraz was also candid about his disappointing results in the U.S. swing. "It wasn't what I hoped for. I didn't play at the level I wanted," he admitted, adding that a lack of preparation after a busy summer left him less ready than he would have liked. Still, he views it as a learning experience. "Now, I'm feeling good and motivated to play Davis Cup at home. I'm eager to feel the crowd's support and perform well." Physically, he feels in optimal shape after focusing on recovery post-US Open. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like and subscribe to Tennis Extra. Join our community for in-depth analysis, exclusive interviews, and comprehensive coverage of the tennis world. Stay updated with all the latest on your favorite players, tournaments, and more.